How to make your photography business stand out. Do you feel like there are too many photographers in your area and it's just too hard to stand out? Because everyone's got a camera now and it feels impossible to compete. Well, I've got you covered. I'm going to give you 5 tips how to clearly differentiate yourself in the market so that you don't have competition because no one will be like you and do what you do.
It's showtime.
Hello, I'm Mike Lloyd. I run a multi-six-figure boudoir studio in Silicon Valley, California, and I love that my work is so different from anybody else's around me. I don't have competition. So how do you beat the competition? The easiest way is to not have any competition. Because if you're doing the same things everyone else is doing and your work looks the same and you sound the same and you charge the same and there's nothing really different, then why would anyone choose you over literally anyone else?
Well, how is it that you see us and nobody else can?
I don't know about you, but if I wanted to recreate somebody's business model and product and everything entirely, I would have just bought a franchise. But I want to build my own empire. And I'm sure that you do also, because that's why you're here. So you can change what you do, position yourself differently in a way that no one can touch. And then you don't have competition and you don't have to compare yourself to anybody else. So let's go over my 5 biggest points on how to differentiate yourself. Number 1, focusing on value, not the price. Number 2, use your own voice. Number 3, clearly explain the value that you provide. Number 4, be more human. And number 5, stop comparing yourself to others. So firstly, number 1, focus on value, not the price. Because when you focus on price, you say, nothing I'm actually doing matters. I'm only competing based on price. So if your whole model is to undercut everybody else in your area, that's a race to the bottom. Because as soon as somebody else takes $100 off their session fee to now be less than you, you've lost your competitive advantage. What do you keep doing? Keep lowering the prices until you're attracting like the bottom feeder clients who don't even care what you do. They just need someone to snap a few quick photos so they can make their Snapfish Christmas cards this year. That's not the position you want to be in to build a profitable business. So do not worry about price.
Hey, Jack, now you get a free demon possession with every exorcism.
Pricing should be based on what you want to make as a business owner to fund your own lifestyle. That's that conversation. I have other videos about that. Be sure to check those out. We want to compete on value. How do you make people feel? What does your art look like? How cool do people feel being a part of what you do? That's where the money is. That's what sets you apart. Your lighting, you might be a master of lighting, but if you look the same as everybody else, nobody cares. But if your work is different, if there's something unique about it, you don't shoot the same light, airy hotel room photos that everyone else does. You go rent out this really cool stylized Airbnb instead, or you get a cool studio. Maybe you do your stuff outside. It doesn't matter. Don't just do the same thing you see everyone else is doing. If you see all these other Instagram accounts, everyone's work looks the same. You're like, well, that must be working. I should probably do that. You haven't seen their profit and loss statements. You don't know what their cash flow looks like. You don't know if they're running a profitable business, and that's why we're here. So if you focus on the thing that drives you, that you're passionate about, and that keeps you excited, that will translate to value in the client's eyes, and then you have no competition.
Sexual perversion.
Number 2, use your own voice. Again, if you try to sound super white bread vanilla, very corporate, HR, sterile, you're never going to actually connect with people or attract the right clients. But if you use your own voice, say catchphrases that you like, make cultural references, things that are important to you. Do you want to quote The Office or Harry Potter or whatever songs are trending right now? Cool. Get on that. Say things that are a part of you. That's why I have all these Tim Burton things that cut in and out of my videos, because that's me. I love Halloween. My house is Halloween year round. So of course, when I'm going to add some creative element to my work, it's going to be spooky. Use your own voice. Don't worry about scaring people away, because your own voice is unique. No one else can touch it, and you will attract the right people. Sure, you might push some folks away, but they weren't your clients in the first place. Instead, just be you and attract all the people that want what you've got. Then you have no competition.
Now what do you think? You think I'm qualified?
Number 3, clearly defining the value. I know we focused before on the value, not the price, but what actually is the thing we're serving? Is it capturing somebody's wedding the way they want to remember it versus the way it happened? Is it shifting confidence? Is it helping a high school senior create their own identity and be their own unique adult for the first time now, while also helping the parents hold on to the last opportunity to see their kid as a kid before they're an adult in the real world? Those are the things that we do as photographers. We don't take sexy photos. We empower women and bolster their confidence. Figuring out what it is we actually do, that's going to set you apart, and no one can touch that. Will you scare people away? Sure, but you will 100% attract the right people, and that's what's important.
Hey, come on! You gotta work with me here. I'm just trying to cut a deal. What do you want me to do?
Number 4, be more human. This was a big thing for me when I first got into doing social media, and why I hired people to help me do it, because I was so reluctant to include things about myself. But I love Mexican food. I love all things spooky. So I work that into my social media, into all of my content. I share all my dress up events I do throughout the year. I have clients who will send me photos of them eating tacos while they're on vacation somewhere. They're like, hey, we went and got Mexican food and totally thought of you, and they send me a selfie. Like, how cool is that? People connect with me on that level. Jenna Kutcher loves mac and cheese. That was one of her big things. People used to send her mac and cheese recipes all the time. That's really cool. Other online marketers not talking about mac and cheese, that's cool. That separates her. It makes her human. It makes her relatable. If you're on a Zoom call with a client and a naked toddler runs past you in the background, every parent is going to see that and be like, yeah, work from home life. People will get you. It's real. It's not manufactured, because perfection is not real and it's not relatable. So if you curate this entirely perfect, pristine social media following or social media account and your website, everything you do is like you're living this life of luxury, and you are trying to create this look of just you're perfect and everything in your life is perfect and curated. It's not relatable. People want to see you make mistakes. They want to see you on days that you don't feel great. They want to see you on the sweatpants and ponytail day because you didn't feel like doing your makeup because you were up all night with a stomach ache. Something real. People want that. Be human, because the more you try to hide of yourself, the more you're going to lose an opportunity to connect with people who want you. And when you are totally you, you have no competition because there's only one of you. And number 5, maybe the biggest one, stop comparing yourself to others, because you're not them. They're not you. You don't know if what they're doing is working. So to look at somebody's Instagram feed, for example, or go to their website and opt into their email list, you haven't seen their conversion rates. You haven't seen their profitability. You don't know if any of the things they're doing actually accomplishes anything. So to go in and just copy what other people are doing because it looks fancy, that's not going to be a winning strategy for you. Also, they might have been in the game 10, 15, 20 years, and you've been doing this for 6 months. So of course they're going to have a more polished looking presence, but that's fine, because at 6 months in, they may not have been any better off than where you are right now. But as soon as you start comparing yourself to others, you're creating this false narrative. You're imagining yourself in their story as someone who can't compete, but you're not in their story. And the whole thing is speculation anyway. And it's a never-ending spiral. You're never going to win. So stop comparing yourself to others. If you want to know how somebody's Instagram is working, just call them up and ask them. Be like, hey, you are crushing it on Instagram right now. Like, how is that going? Have you seen changes in engagement? Are you playing the algorithm? I'd just love to learn more about what you do if you don't mind chatting with me for a few minutes. And if you're like, they get on the phone and they're like, I honestly don't even know. I hired somebody else to do it. Or I don't even know why I keep doing it. I never book any clients from this. You never know what they're going to say. So as soon as you start comparing yourself to them, you're creating a false narrative in which you're a player in their story, and you can't win, because then you're always going to be second best in that. And I don't know about you, but knowing I'm never going to win sure doesn't help me want to continue. So these are my 5 biggest tips. I know I held up 10 fingers as I said that. 5 biggest tips to differentiate yourself and stand out in the photography world. Focus on the value. Don't compete on price. Use your own voice. Don't sound scripted like an HR lawyer wrote everything that you do. Clearly explain the value. Know what it is that you actually provide for people. Be more human because there's only one of you. No one else can touch that. And 5, don't compare yourself to others because there's only one of them. There's only one of you. It's pointless to try and do that. So if you want to learn how to build a photography business, even with no experience, I've got a great video here on the channel. Also, if you're noticing that suddenly I'm clean shaven, it's because the video got cut off right at the end. I didn't notice it. And then I went and shaved and went out, and then here we are. So I'm finishing the video with a slightly different look for you, but I wasn't quite ready to check out. Anywho, be sure to like and subscribe to this channel because I got a ton of great videos to help you out. And if you really want to dive in and learn how to build a boudoir photography business, saving years of trial and error, head on over to boudoirguild.com. And when you join the membership, you can fast track your way to building a profitable boudoir business. See you inside.